There's something strange about holding a device this small and feeling like it carries a much bigger idea. This is the XTEINK X3. And at first, it doesn't try to impress you. It doesn't scream for attention. It doesn't overwhelm you with size, colors, or noise. It just sits there, quiet, minimal, almost disappearing into your hand. And maybe that's what makes it so interesting. Because in a world where technology keeps asking us for more time, more focus, more attention, this feels like something else, something lighter, something calmer, something more intentional. You open the box, and the experience is almost humble. No excess, no theatrical moment, just the object, waiting. And when you finally hold it, you realize this isn't really about unboxing a gadget. It's about unboxing an idea. An idea that technology doesn't always have to be bigger to matter more. That it doesn't need to dominate your desk, your pocket, or your life to have value. That sometimes the most powerful tools are the ones that know when to stay quiet. The XTEINK X3 feels like that kind of device. Small enough to overlook, thoughtful enough to remember. It belongs to a different kind of future. One that isn't built around endless distraction, constant upgrades, or louder screens, but around clarity, focus, presence. And that's why a tiny device like this can feel so unexpectedly powerful, because the world rarely changes through noise alone. Sometimes it changes through subtle shifts, a better habit, a more deliberate choice, a tool that helps you pause instead of rush. And those changes, the quiet ones, tend to last the longest. Maybe that's what the XTEINK X3 represents. Not just a new device, but a different relationship with technology. One where the product serves the person, not the other way around. One where innovation feels human again. That may sound like too much to place on something so small, but maybe size has never really been the point. Maybe what matters is what a device asks from you, and what it gives back. The best technology doesn't always demand to be seen. Sometimes it simply fits into your life so naturally, so gently, that you begin to wonder why more things weren't designed this way. And that's the feeling this leaves me with. Not excitement in the usual sense. Something quieter than that. Hope. Hope that the future of technology doesn't have to be louder. Hope that useful things can still be beautiful. Hope that smaller, simpler, more thoughtful devices still have a place in the world ahead. The XTEINK X3 won't change the world because it's flashy. It might change it because it isn't. Because it suggests a future where technology respects your attention. Where design is about intention, not access. Where even the smallest object can carry a radical idea. That less can be better. That quiet can be powerful. And that changing the world can begin with something small enough to fit in your hand.